All right, what's up, guys? Steven with I5 Tool Sports Science. We're doing a pitching analysis here. A little bit of a flat ground. Let's take him into leg lift. All right. So pretty aggressive lean back with the trunk, and then let's look at your hips too. So you're not gonna get a lot of momentum. All right, so get you into your load. So you just kind of went whoop, whoop. Not a lot of travel of the hip. So ideally get those hips moving forward and down at the same rate where you can pick up more ground. So more difficult to do on a flat ground because there's no slope. All right. But you're just kind of dropping, driving, leaning that trunk way back. All right. So just like a real vertical force vector. Didn't pick up a lot of momentum. Starting to open that front side. All right. So let's see what you do from there. All right. So here you start to try to drive, but you're not really getting like extension. You're kind of just trying to spin it. All right. So it's really more rotational. So that's not really a lot of linear drive or extension. So let's get you right in the front foot. Bang. Oops. Let me go back a tiny bit. Come on. Give me right at foot strike here. One more. Okay. Right there. So I'm just kind of trying to spin it. A little bit of a rotational drive leg. All right. So you're hitting front foot strike here. All right. Pelvis is not all the way through. Shoulders are in a pretty good position, but hip to shoulder, there's going to be hip to shoulder separation, but you just got to get those hips all the way through. And ideally, I would like to see more extension from the drive leg, because that's just creating more linear power, not so much rotational power. So when you spin this back leg and create rotational power, you're going to be good at producing angular velocity in the hips, but there's not a lot of extension or linear velocity. All right, so the linear movements are going to suffer, but the angular or rotational movements are going to be good. So what's going to happen? You're probably going to have a real vertical trunk with a lot of just rotation. All right, and also it shortens your stride as well. So you're going to be a bit of a short strider here. All right, so let's keep going forward. So you're just spinning that back leg. All right, and here, so it looks like, ideally, you could have kept these shoulders a little more closed, but you're getting pretty good hip to shoulder separation here. But like I said, there's just no linear energy. So let's see what happens if that trunk just stays vertical and just kind of spins, which it looks like it's going to do. So look, when you go from shoulder rotation, so here's your separation to pitch release. Look how much it's just rotational. Let's get to your pitch release. Right. Come on. Let me stop right on it. All right, there's pitch release. So it went from, shoulder rotation, and then just look how vertical that trunk stays. If you're still in flexion of that front leg, look how vertical that trunk is. So no forward trunk tilts. So I think you're really good at the rotational aspects of the delivery, but you're not good at any of the linear aspects of the delivery, which would be, that linear back leg drive. All right, going back, riding your momentum, one component of being linear, driving and powering extension out of the back leg, two component of being linear, letting your trunk travel over the front leg, another component of being linear, all right, and then front leg extension and that forward trunk tilts right into pitch release. Those are all linear components of delivery. So you look really good at the rotational stuff, but you got to work and get a lot better at the linear aspects. So riding momentum, powering and driving, getting a power and drive out of the back leg, power the hips open, which I like I said, I like the hip to shoulder separation. You just need more linear power out of that back leg. Really good rotational, just not a lot of linear. All right, and then stabilize, extend that front leg, and more forward trunk tilts with the trunk.